Hi, I'm Brennan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Recently, I ranked and reviewed every Gen 1 Pokemon. So guess what we're doing today? Because I did Gen 1, I know what problems there are and what I need to fix. I realized there was not enough tiers, so I'm gonna edit those real quick, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so this one's gonna be my top 3. So my top 3 favorite Pokemon. And then those between S and A, there is going to be an A plus. B plus, let's keep it simple. C plus. And then after D, I'm gonna put F, because tier list cannot include an E for any reason. I'm actually playing through this game right now on my DS, so this is gonna be a fun refresher. Because I don't know half of these Pokemon. I also have a name list in case I don't know too many in a row. I don't know a lot of Gen 2. I do know Chikorita though, and I'm gonna give them S tier because that's where you put starters. But I do have my problems with them. Mainly, I don't know. And Bayleaf, I like Bayleaf a lot. Bayleaf is very fun, very cool. I like that it actually looks like evolution, right? It's small with a little leaf. It's bigger with a big leaf. I don't like Meganium. Meganium gets A tier. I don't like the antenna. It's like leaf, not a leaf. I don't know. It's a small problem, but it's a big problem right here, like in my lung. But here's Cyndaquil. Like Cyndaquil a lot. And I also like Quilava. And then there is, this is like a name quiz at this point. And then Typhlosion. I like Typhlosion. This one in particular. See, something bad has happened to Typhlosion in recent years. He looks like this now. If he's not currently battling, they don't have any fire, which that's very sad. He looks very sad. When I think of Typhlosion, I want the flames. Like the flames, that's the important part. He's fire. Like when he looks like this, he's sad. So I like him when he's like this. I don't like new Typhlosion. I am a big fan of Hisuian Typhlosion. I love the purple flames and how gay he looks. I'm a big fan. Totodile, S tier. Croconaw, A tier. And then Feraligatr, S tier. He's cool. The Cyndaquil and the Totodile line, amazing, perfect. They're beefy, they're bulky, they're strong. They are like powerhouses. And then you get Magnolium. It's like, ooh. Sentret. I like Sentret. I'd put him in A tier. But then Furret, A plus. I like Furret a lot. Right, Theo. I love Hoot. He's a very fun. Stop trying to lick my mouth. And I love Noctowl. Noctowl's in my top 3. I don't like Ladybug. He's a D, and so is his evolve Ledin. I don't even know if I said that right, and honestly, I don't care. He looks like a Power Rangers villain. He's so dumb. Spedna, I like him. He's a cool guy. You know who else I really like? Ariados. He's a B plus. Crobat, A plus. I don't even know these Lantern guys' names, and I don't care to. It's a D tier and a C tier respectively. That's not even a word. Chinchou? What is it? What's that? What? I get he's a lantern, but what's that name mean? Oh yeah, this game's the game that introduced baby Pokemon. A Pichu, he's an A plus. I like Pichu. It really elevates Pikachu. But again, no one wants a Pichu. They're like, I want Pikachu. I don't want a Raichu. I don't want a Pichu. It's like, okay, cool. I'll put him in the game, but you don't have to use him. Cleffa. I like Cleffa. Cleffa's fun. Igglybuff? Whatever. I don't like him. He's so ugly. Togepic. What's his name? Togepi. His evolve is Togetic. Togepi is B plus. I like that he is the egg Pokemon. It's like this game introduced eggs, guys. Don't forget it. To remind you, here's a Pokemon that looks like an egg. And then he evolves into something that does not look like an egg. This is like an angel. Natu, I like Natu. I like the psychic bird. And Xatu? I like Xatu as well. I like that he looks like one of those like towers. It's like, behold, a Pokemon. What's that? Yeah, he's a very fun Pokemon, and I like him a lot. He's very interesting. I don't want to be showing just random people's art because I'm not a corporation. I can show random people's art. It's fine. Look at this. Look at this art. Look at this art I made. I like Mareep a lot. I love that he's just sheep plus element. The whole like animal plus another thing is one of my favorite Pokemon. And then Laffy. I love Laffy. Laffy's fun. I like Ampharos. Ampharos is cool. Don't really like his Mega Evolution because it's just him if he forgot to shave. It's just like, look, I'm a new Pokemon. And it's like, dude, you just need a haircut. Blossom, I am not a big fan of Blossom, especially since like a split evolution. Like they could either become this really cool plant or this like little lady. So I don't know why you choose this one when you can have the other one. Meryl. I like Meryl like a lot, and I like this one too. I have a shiny in Pokemon Violet. It's really cool. I didn't know everyone had a shiny because they use like Belly Drum, but I just found like one in the wild, and I'm like, that's cool. He's gold. He's very fun, and I have one. Sudowoodo. I like Sudowoodo. I'll give him A+. I like that his name is like Pseudo-wood, like he's not real wood, and he's like rock type. He's very fun and creative. Like all three members of the people who like make these Pokemon like put all of their brain cells together when they made Sudowoodo. Politoed is really cool. It's a split evolution that I'm a fan of. I didn't like the other split evolution. I don't like that one, but I like the frog a lot. I don't know your name, but you go in C+. Its evolution goes in B, and Jump Skip? Is that your name? Jump Skip? Skiploom. Your name is Skiploom. He's fine. Ampipom. A+. Does he not evolve in the same gen that he's... I like his evolve better. I'll let you guys know that right now. I like the two handtails more than one. Sunkern, C. Sunflora, C+. Yama, he's a B. I like his evolve so much more. Wooper, S tier, so close to making my top 3. But I like Quagsire more. I love Quagsire so very much. He's the pinnacle of design, honestly. He's amazing and he's so cool. Espeon is my favorite evolution, but Umbreon is a close second. They both get top of the list. They're both so cool. Does Murkrow not evolve in the same generation? That's so weird. They just introduced like this tiny witch bird, and they're like, we're good. And the next gen is like, we get a big witch bird. They felt incomplete. I like its evolve so much more. Slowking, love Slowking, S tier. I love Slowking so very much. It's a great evolution. I like that it's more psychic, and I also like that he has a hat. I like its evolution more, because it's a cool lady. But this is just, I don't know. It's not very fun. Unknown, love S tier. If one of these Pokemon was not in top 3, it would belong in top 3. It's just a cool Pokemon. It doesn't know much moves. It's like hidden power, and that's it. But I love that you can spell the alphabet with them. I really like him in Pokemon Arceus because like you have to find every letter of the alphabet, and it's so cool. Like it adds more to the game. Wobbuffet, you have to say his name like that. It's A tier. Girafarig, I love Girafarig. I like that his name is a palindrome, and I like that like 10 years later he gets an evolution, which is also a palindrome. Theo, what are you doing? He likes to get in the hamper and like eat our clothes. Hi, baby. He actually brought a gift earlier that I had to cut out of recording, but now I'm gonna talk about it. He gave me one of my girlfriend's socks. He was just like, here you go, and I'm like, I didn't want that, and then he walked away like he gave me a fun gift. Next is Pineco. Pineco's fun. I like Pineco. I like Fortress more. Dunsparce. I was never a big fan of Dunsparce. I'm sorry. I thought he was ugly, and I don't like how his tiny wings make it so he can't fly. I know it's like a bit that like, oh, he's so pitiful, but he is actually quite pitiful. I'm not a big fan of him. But I like how he evolves. Gliscor. I like Gliscor. I like its evolve more. Steelix. I don't like Steelix. I don't like... Onix was cool. Onix was cool enough. He didn't have to get an upgrade. He was fine, and I think evolving him made him worse. And then Mega evolving him. I like his Mega Evolve more. Snubble. He's fine. I'm not a big fan of Snubble. I like that he's like a Pitbull, but like he's too small. And then I like his evolve form. What is it, like Grumble? He's cool. Granbull. Sorry, I mispronounced his name. And then those Quillfish. I'm not a big fan of him. I want you guys to know those nothing over here. Those just empty space. I don't know why he wants on this side. That side has a bed. He could. You want to lay in bed? No, he wants to sit. Hi. Don't lick my mouth. Scizor. I like Scizor a lot. I'll give him an A. His evolution. I don't know if it's just this image, but he's not very fun looking. I've never actually seen Mega Scizor before. Because I don't know. I just didn't play that game, or like get lucky enough to find the stone. But he's okay. He's pretty cool. I like him. He's fun. I'm gonna move him up one. He's a B tier. Shuckle. I know there's like a funny meme about Shuckle. Like, whoa, everyone loves Shuckle. I love Shuckle. He's very fun. Heracross. I like Heracross a lot. He's a very like tanky Pokemon. I think he's a Hercules beetle, which that's my second favorite kind of beetle. His Mega Evolution though, that's a real stinker. I'm not a big fan of his Mega Evolution. Sneasel. I don't like Sneasel. I don't know if I've just seen too many of them in a row, and so now I have like a deep hatred in my heart. But I don't like them very much. I do like that they have a gender difference. I think it's the males have shorter feather ears, but the females have like longer feather ears. And my question is, why do they have a feather ear? You can't hear with a feather. Teddiursa, I like the crescent moon on its head. I do like that they get a full moon when they evolve into Ursaring, but they're both very fun Pokemon, and I like them a lot. Big fan. Slugma, I like Slugma, and Magcargo. They're both very fun Pokemon. I like the Pokedex entries of how, like, they're hotter than the sun, but, like, they can, like, just stand on Earth. If you were hotter than the sun, you'd melt through the Earth. Like, you just stand there, and then you'd, like, sink into the dirt, and then the rock, and then the bedrock. Piloswine. I like Piloswine. I like his evolve more. Like, he seems unfinished. I'm actually gonna move him to A. Yeah, he's just... This seems like a middle evolution, even before it became a middle evolution. He looks so cool. I like his sword and shield counterpart. Remoraid, I don't know. The fact that he's a gun is kind of weird. Octillery, an octopus tank though, he's cool. Delibird, I love Delibird. I love Delibird so much. He's like Santa Claus. His like move is presents. He's so cool. And then the Stingray looking guy. He's fun. This game has a lot of cool water types. Skarmory. He's fun. Don't know how he's fly. He's made of swords, but you know, I don't know how planes fly. So maybe he's figured it out. Houndour. I like Fire Dog. Houndoom. I love Fire Dog. Don't like its Mega Evolution though. That's too many horns, I would argue. He's my second F tier. Did I get the name wrong in the last? What's your name? Kingdra. I thought the last one was Kingdra. Who was that guy? Kingdra's fun. Apparently not that fun if I forgot he existed. He's a B tier. I like these elephants. They're both fun. Fanfi, he's really sweet and cool. And then it evolves into an actual like tire. That's sick as hell. That's what I want to think about when I think of Pokemon. Just them like in a field spinning. And then there's Porygon 2. It's like Porygon but circles. I like Porygon so much more. Then Stantler. Everyone hates Stanford and his fat ass. Sneasel. Shoot. I forgot this Pokemon was this generation. Tyro. They didn't need a fighting evolution. I like that the third one is they have to have perfect stats, and then you get Hitmontop. If everything's equal, you get Hitmontop. He's fun, and he's the only Pokemon I have 2 shinies of, which, that's a fun fact about me. I hate this Pokemon so much. I am not a fan of Smoochum. Electakid, love Electakid. Magby, don't like Magby. I'm also not a big fan of Miltank. Sorry if you're a big Miltank fan, but I most certainly am not. I'm also not a big fan of Blessey. He didn't need to evolve. This Pokemon right here didn't need an evolution, especially when all they get is feathers. I don't know. I liked when they didn't evolve. Entei, Suicune, and Roku. I like 2 out of the 3 of them. Suicune, he's my favorite, but I also like Entei. They're both very cool Pokemon, but I'm not a big fan of this one. So let's get a tier lower. That's just how I like these 2, and then those is one. Now it's time for the Tyranitar line. I like Larvitar. I like that, well, first of all, he's like a larvae. And then he evolves into Pupitar, which, so cool. I like that they took what is usually an early root evolution line and made it so strong. Like, you think of Caterpie, you think of Beedrill, you think of tiny, useless bug becomes larvae, which it becomes like a cocoon, and then it becomes like a slightly powerful. But then you get Tyranitar. You get Godzilla. He's so cool. Mega Tyranitar. Mega Tyranitar is so stupid. Why do you make him stronger? You didn't need to make him stronger. Tyranitar is already one of the strongest Pokemon in this game. Why did you give them an upgrade? Why didn't you... Here's someone who's weak. Let's try to make him strong. No, let's take the strongest guy here and make him stronger. He's so stupid, and I hate him. Now we only have legendaries left. So, Lugia gets an A+, and Ho-Oh also gets an A+. They're both fine Pokemon, but these Pokemon up here, better than them. And then Celebi, I like this little grass baby. I like the time travel. It's fun. I give him a thumbs up. But this is the video. Anything I want to change real quick? Let me skim through. I will move you up 1. Okay. Now the tier list is perfect. Take a screenshot. Tell me how right I am. Don't forget to comment. Be like, Brennan, you did a great job. I also love Smirgle. Have a great day. Have an amazing day. I'm gonna go. Bye. I've been recording so long that my cranberry juice doesn't have ice in it anymore. Which, that's very fun.